मैं मूर्ख की केतक बात है, कोट पराधि तरियारे। गुरु नानक जिन सुनिया पेखिया, से फिर गर्भास न परियारे। ज्ञान ध्यान किच कर्म न जाना, सार न जाना तेरी। सब ते वड्डा सतगुरु नानक, जिन कद राखी मेरी। कहा बुद्ध प्रभ तुच्छ हमारी, बर न सकै महिमा जो तिहारी। हम न सकत कर सिफत तुम्हारी, आप ले हो तुम कथा सुधारी। मूक उच्चरै शास्त्र खट, पिंग गिरन चढ़ जाए। अंध लखै बदरो सुनै, जो काल कृपा कराए। अंध लखै बदरो सुनै, जो काल कृपा कराए।
सतनाम वाहेगुरु साहिब जी। ਠਾਕ ਹੋ ਮਨੁਆ ਰੱਖੋ ਠਾਏ। ਠਾਹਕ ਮੋਈ ਅਵਗਨ ਪਛੋਤਾਏ। ਠਾਕ ਹੋ ਮਨੁਆ ਰੱਖੋ ਠਾਏ। ਠਾਹਕ ਮੋਈ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਪਛੋਤਾਏ। ठाकुर एक सबाई नार, बहुते वेश करे कूड़ियार। पर घर जाति ठाक रहाई, महल बुलाई ठाक ना पाई। शब्द सवारी साच प्यारी, साई सुहागन ठाकुर धारी। शब्द सवारी साच प्यारी, साई सुहागन ठाकुर धारी। ਠਾਕ ਹੋ ਮਨੁਆ ਰੱਖੋ ਠਾਏ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਸਾਜੀ ਨਿਵਾਜੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਆਪ ਜੀ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਾਵਨ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਹਜ਼ੂਰੀ ਅੰਦਰ ਇਕੱਤਰ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਨਾਮ ਰੂਪੀ ਕਥਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਰਵਣ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ। ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਅਤੰਤ ਵੱਡੇ ਭਾਗ ਹਨ। We're so blessed to join the court of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji to go for a katha of Oankaar Bani by Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. Jo pichle hafte Sahib Singh Ji, we went through the vichar of what this Bani was saying. Then and inside the part, Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji tells us, Sache Sahiba kya nahi ghar tere, ghar ta tere sab kich hai, jis de he so pavai. Ke he WhyGuru Ji, Sache Sahiba kya nahi ghar tere. What isn't there inside your home? In your home, in ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਆ ਨਾਹੀ ਘਰ ਤੇਰੇ। ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਰੂਪੀ ਘਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੇ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਕਿਆ ਨਾਹੀ ਘਰ ਤੇਰੇ। What isn't inside your home? ਘਰ ਤਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਹੈ। Inside this home of ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ is everything. Everything can be obtained in Guru Sahib Ji's court in ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ, ਸਤ ਸੰਗ ਕਰਕੇ। So Guru Maharaj Ji ਪਿਛਲੇ ਹਫ਼ਤੇ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਸੰਖੇਪ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ what we went through, Guru Maharaj Ji in the 28th body, Guru Maharaj Ji spoke to us about prem and love. How difficult it is to make love in terms of building that relationship with somebody, and how easy it is to destroy that love. So Guru Maharaj Ji said ke toote ne ho ke bol hai sahi. Bol hai sahi pave. Sahib Singh Ji, to give an example of a pati ate patni, when a husband and wife have a conversation and they say ke when the sahi pave sakhi, when the wife speaks to her husband and she says such harsh words, speaks such harsh words to her husband, toote neho, Guru Sahib Ji says it's very easy for that love to break. Just like we see in relationships today, where it can go so far it becomes divorce. That's just talking about husband and wife. But any relationship in life, when somebody speaks in such a way to the other person, it can destroy that relationship. Whether that's speaking kathor bachan, Ja jhoot bolde, they start to lie. Then Sat Sangat Ji, that relationship can break very easily. The Guru Maharaj explained this here. Ke bole hai sahi toote baha, dahu dis gahi. Just like if you look at an arm, if you pull it from both sides, dohe desa, done paase to Sat Sangat Ji, somebody pulls the arm, it's going to snap. If an arm snaps in half, obviously you've got to do a lot to put it together. If an arm is broken, most likely the arm is never really going to repair and be the same arm it was before it snapped in half. So Guru Maharaj Ji gave this Upadesh do tenwari Sat Sangat Ji in this Shabad. Fir agge Sache Paatshah Ji tell us the upad, you could say the solution. The Guru says toote gantha pare vichar. They say that if the arm is broken, ganthe means in terms of tying a knot. And they say if somebody ties a knot, they can be put back together. If something is broken, it can still be tied back together. We went for the example of the Charlie Mukte. During the times of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, when they were in Anandpur Sahib, when there was the Keda, when they were surrounded by the Pahari Raje, when they were surrounded by the Mughals, by Maha Singh Ji, along with many other Singhs at that time, left city Anandpur Sahib. And they wrote a Bedawa, they wrote this letter to the Guru, you could say this contract that they ripped. And they said to Guru Sahib Ji, we are no longer your Sikh and you are no longer our Guru. And they left Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj when they're back to their homes. I won't go into detail for this last week. And as they came home and their wife said to me, you left the Guru, that you didn't win the battle never finished, and you turned your back on the Guru. They said, now you become the women of the home and we'll restore our honor. So Ostabad Sat Sangat Ji, when Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj was going to face the battle against Wazir Khan, where 20,000 soldiers came, then those same Guru Sikhs came forward to give Shahidi. Bhai Maha Singh Ji, Mai Bhago Ji, these great Guru Sikhs came forward, in which Bhai Maha Singh Ji gave Shahidi. And Mai Bhago Ji continued even at Sri Hazur Sahib today. You can see Mai Bhago Ji's Asthan. But when those Guru Sikhs gave Shahidiyah, the Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Ji comes down from the top of that mountain to come and see the Guru Sikhs. The Guru Sikhs at that time, Jede Guru Sikh Shaheed hoy san, those that became Shaheed at that time, their souls were leaving their bodies. You could say the Suksham Siddhi, the subtle body. And as they were ascending towards somewhere, they were meant to go to Sachkhand because they gave Shahidi, but they had no Guru. Bina Satguru kende na payo, Bina Satguru kende na payo. Or we read in Anand Sahib as well, that person who doesn't have a Guru, Jeko Guru te ve meko hove, Bina Satguru mukta na pave. Now without a Satguru, nobody can get mukti. Put your hope bekiya jai, anek juni parama ave, Bina Satguru mukta na paye. Without a true Guru, nobody can get mukti. Without a Satguru, doesn't matter how good the actions the person does, Satguru te bina Sat Sangat Ji, we cannot get mukti. Ho nahi sakti. Aise prakar Sat Sangat Ji, the Guru Sikh said this to Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Ji. And they even said this, another paraman that comes in Guru Bani, Sut aparad karta hai jete, janani chitana rakasatete. Ramaiya ho barak tera, kahina khandasa avagana mera. They say this to Guru Sahib Ji, ke Sut means a child, son, but it can mean a child in that respect. Aparad means gunaha, to do bad actions. Sut aparad karta hai jete. They make many mistakes. We make many mistakes. We hear you may have a kuputtar, saputtar or puttar. Puttar means, somebody is alright. Right? Kid is not too bad, not too good. Just puttar. So puttar means Sarest puttar, a very good child. Then you have koputtar. Koputtar means a really bad child. The ki honda saasani dunya de vich we see people that become a koputtar. They become a bad child. Sut aparad. They do bad actions again and again. But Janani Chitana Rakasa Tete. The mother, she doesn't look at the organ. She doesn't look at the galte, she still holds them close. And this is what they're saying to Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Ji, that we make so many mistakes, but you still hold us close. Ramaya ho barak tera. Kahina khandasa avagana mera. Kahina khandasa, khandas means nash karna, to destroy. Avagana mera. Jo mere avgan han sache Paatshah Ji, all these negative qualities that I have, Jeta samundar sagar neer bharya tete augan hamare. All these augana, all these bad qualities, destroy them all. Kahe na khandas avagana mera. Will you destroy them? Will you destroy my augan? This is our humble plea to Satguru Ji Maharaj to destroy all the demerits, all the bad qualities that we have. And they're saying this to Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Ji, ke Maharaj Ji, kahe na khandas avgana mera. Why will you destroy our augan as well? Our augan, all our negative qualities. And they say that a putter can become a putter, but a mother or father can never become a bad mother or father in that respect. They say that the mother or father, the child may turn their back on the parent, but the parent never turns their back on the child. In the same way that we may turn our back on the Guru, but the Guru never turns their back on us. The Guru is always here. The Guru is always Hazir and Nazar. It's on our heads, do we come and see our Guru, or do we turn our back on our Guru because we didn't gain what we wanted in our lives? We couldn't handle the dukh. We couldn't handle the pukh, the hunger, the pain that was inside us. The Agge Sahib Singh Ji, then they came to Pai Mahasingh Ji, and they said to Pai Mahasingh Ji, what do you want? What is your manga? The Pai Mahasingh Ji said, Raj na chaho, mukta na chaho, man preeti charan kamalare. That all I want is your charan di preeti. I don't want nothing else. That's all that Pai Mahasingh Ji asked for. And they said, Ke Maharaj Ji, that Bedava, what I wrote at that time, Ke Sache Paatshah Ji, kahe na khandasa avgana mera. That mistake that I made of turning my back on you, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Ji, please rectify that. And that's when Guru Sahib Ji said to them, Ke they've lost all their family. We heard of Parvar Vichora Sahib. Parvar Vichora Sahib is a sthan in India between Sri Nampur Sahib and Sri Chamkaur Sahib. That's where the Vichora happened, where the family split. The Shote Sahibzade, Guru Sahib Ji's wives, the lot of Guru Sahib Ji's Granths, Pratan Granths that are written at Sri Nampur Sahib, loads of things disappeared. The Guru Maharaj Ji is saying that if I lost my family, I lost all these Granths, you ask me about a little piece of paper. How is it possible to have that? The Guru Maharaj Ji saying this to Pai Mahasingh Ji. Pai Mahasingh Ji fainted. Behosh ho gaya. He fainted at that time and he was basically going to leave his body. The Guru Sahib Ji woke him up, and at the Kamar Kasa they pulled out that, you could say, that letter or that piece of paper. The Guru Sahib Ji at that time, in front of them, they ripped that Bedava. So what is Guru Sahib Ji getting at here? The Guru Sahib Ji is saying that many times in our lives you'll break relationships with certain people, and those relationships can't be mended. It can never change. Maybe that person never wants to forgive us. Maybe they'll never move on, even though we truly ask for forgiveness. We all make mistakes. But Guru Maharaj Ji is saying that when it comes to the Guru, when it comes to Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji, when it comes to WhyGuru Ji, toote gant pare vichar ke vichar karke, Guru Sikhan di sangat karke. To one of the vichar sun ke, but listen to the Guru Sikhs and their vichar, and living according to how they live their jivan. They say that then that relationship can be mended. That even that person has drowned, Jeko Dube, Fed Hove Sar, that even if they've drowned, they can still be saved, as all Guru Sahib is saying. And then they say, Ke Guru Sabadi Kar Karj Sar. Ke Guru Sabadi, Ke Maharaji, the Shabad Rahi, Fu the Shabad, Fu Guru Bani, Kar Karj Sar. That all of the Karja are resolved. Any affair that we have, any worry that we have, even to our last breath, where we think that this cannot be resolved. Imagine that Pai Mahasingh Ji has wrote a Badava saying that you're not my Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, and I'm no longer your Sikh. And before he leaves his body, that last breath, Guru Sahib Ji rips that Badava. Even those Guru Sikhs who become Shaheed, even Shaheedi to Baad Sahib Singh Ji, they are still being saved by Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, and this shows that it's never too late. So when somebody passes away, and we say that they're gone now, can't do nothing for them, no. When it comes to Guru Bani is a God bod. Guru Bani is Juggo Jug Atal. Guru Bani is beyond time. Guru Bani is Akal. We live in Kal. Kal means Samay de vich. We live in time. Guru Bani is Samay to Baad. Guru Bani is outside of time. So when it comes to somebody passing, no matter how much jap Guru Bani jap asi karde ona de vaste, it still goes with them. Even afterwards, even 5 years later, 10 years later, because Guru Bani has no limit. We have a limit, but Guru Bani has no limits. So Guru Sahib Ji here is saying to us, that again through Guru Shabadi, Guru ki karni, that was the shabad before, Guru Sabadi kar jasar, that ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਾਰਜ ਅਸਾਸੀ, all their affairs, they're all resolved through Guru Shabad. So this is what we went through last week, just Sankhetaj, because last week we rushed the last body to get through the Sakhi, because as usual, always run out of time at the end. So on Sasangaji is after this week, we're going to go through the next body, the 29th body, in which Guru Sahib speaks to us about Vishay Vikar, about these different desires. Vikar means when something keeps on changing. Our state is never the same. So before we start the Katha, let's all say Satanam WhyGuru together. So Sari Sangat Akho Satanam Sri WhyGuru Sahib Ji.
Thakho Manua Rakho Thaye.
So Sat Sangat Ji ਆਰੰਭ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਕਥਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਹੇ ਭਾਈ ਮਨੁਆ, ਮਨੁ ਦਾ ਅਰਥ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਇਸ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ, this mind of ours that we have, take this mind and take away from Vishay Vikar. Thakoho. Thakohe means rokana, dur karna. Take our mind away from Vishay Vikar. Where does our mind always go? It always goes towards doing the wrong thing. Changi ai alak kare buri ai hoye sed. Changi ai means change karam. Changi ai hoye sed. Alak kare, maaf karo ji. Alak means alasi. When it comes to do change karam, we're very lazy. Par buri ai hoye sed. Deri to bina saad sangat ji, when it comes to doing papa, when it comes to doing sin, where there's no delay. Pap bura papi ko pyara. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਬਚਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਬਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਓਅੰਕਾਰ ਬਾਣੀ ਵਿੱਚ, ਕਿ ਪਾਪ ਬੁਰਾ. It will come later on in the Shabad that sin is so bad, but papi ko pyara. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਾਪੀ ਪੁਰਸ਼ ਆ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ, they love to do pap. So Guru Sahib Ji here is saying ਕਿ ਠਾਕੋ ਮਨੁਆ ਰਾਕੋ ਠਾਏ. Rakoho Thai, Thai means Tha. They say, take this mind of ours and put it in that one place. Kis Thate Sa Sangaji, Sat Sangat Rupi Thate. In that place where WhyGuru Ji's name is, Sad Sangat Vicha. Uthe apana man rakhna kar. Keep your mind there in that place where there is Sad Sangat. Don't put it anywhere else. Put it where there is Sad Sangat, where those people sit together and they remember Parameshwar WhyGuru Ji. Hanji.
Tahaka mui avaguna pachutaye.
So Guru says, Tahaka mui avaguna pachutaye. Tahak he means Sasingji rokana. Now it means lagake. They say when our mind is joined in ogana, when our ogana he means demerits again, that mind that is joined in doing mare karam all the time, doing bad actions, tahka mui avagona pachataye. Saad sangat ji ant de vich us jeev marda hai, that person dies, fir pachtaunda hai, or maran to pehla pachtaunda hai, fir marda hai. They regret and then they die because they go their whole lives doing bad actions. Ogana vich fas ke or lag ke. They are so caught up in demerits. What are demerits? Like jhoot bolna, to always lie, to not speak the truth, to not speak with nimrata, to do nindya chugliya adak, irkha. The Guru Bani de vich Guru Sahib says, Sach ho aur sab ko upar sach achar. Guru Sahib says to us, Sach ho aur sab ko, to say such truth is the highest. But to say that even higher than the truth is such achar, to live the truth, to practice what we preach. So we may go a life of trying our best not to lie, but are we living the truth? Truth is much more than just a simple word of, like we just say, truth. It's living the truth with every single breath. Sach ho aur sabko upar sach achar. Sabko upar aakhiye, neech na dise koi. Guru Sahib says to us, sabko uche aakhiye. Everybody says that I am good. Everybody says that I am the highest of the high. Neech na dise koi. Nobody says I am the lowest. Everybody says I'm the greatest. Everybody says it's not my fault. Unna di galti si. It was their fault. It's not my fault. We never take responsibility. But Guru Nanak Ji Maharaj, at the age of either 5 or 7, at a very young age, Guru Nanak Ji Maharaj Ji said to the teacher, ke dadde dos na deo kise dos karama apanya jo main kiya so main paya dos na dije avrajana. Guru Nanak Ji said at the age of 5 years old, or some itahaskars write 7 years old, ke do not blame anyone. Take responsibility. When's the last time we took responsibility? We're always so quick to blame the other person. I never say, ke meri galti si. This was my fault. I made the mistake. So Guru Sahib Ji here is saying, ke tekamui avaguna pachatai. That we're so caught up in ogana, in not telling the truth, in not forgiving other people, in slandering other people, that what happens is it ruins our life, that we regret in the end. And what a horrible life to have lived at the end if we have to live in regret. What a great life if we could finish this life and just be thankful for the opportunity that we had and that we realized God. Like we read in Nansada part, ke Aram Devich, the first pankti, Guru Sahib says, Ananda paya meri mai, Satguru main paya. Imagine if we could say that to Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji, ke hey, oh, to WhyGuru Ji, hey WhyGuru Ji, Satguru main paya. That I have met my Satguru. Such simple lines at the start of an ansai, but what a deep tat, what a deep meaning Guru Sahib Ji is saying to us here. So Kenda Pave Satsang, it is easy to speak the truth, but it's very hard to live the truth. It's very hard to walk that path and always live by the truth. Because when we think we are, before we know it, we're in a situation where telling the truth can be very hard. And it's very easy to avoid telling that truth. But Guru Sahib Ji says that in the end, we end up regretting it because it becomes a web. And we end up getting caught in that web. Hanji.
Thakur ek sabai nar.
The Guru Sahib Ji keh rahe hain ki is dunya de vich keval ek Parameshwar WhyGuru Ji hai. There's only one WhyGuru Ji in this world. There's only one Parameshwar, sabai nar. The Baki Saad Singh Ji is Rishti de vich there's many istriya, there's many wives of WhyGuru Ji. Sabai nar, nar pave nari. Females. That there's only one husband Lord, Pati Parameshwar, WhyGuru Ji, and there's many wives of theirs, who we all are. We are all the soul wives of WhyGuru Ji, Hanji.
Bahute ves kare kudyar.
Te bahute ves kare. Ves he means libas. The clothes that we wear. Bahute ves kare kudyar. Kudyar pave jhoothe, they're all false. That just like how the partner, she may change her clothes many times to please them. She goes from one clothes to another pair of clothes. But Guru Sahib Ji here is saying that it is all false. The Sadhe Vaste Satsang, we are the Jagyasu, we are the spiritual seeker, the one looking to become one with WhyGuru Ji. We change this libas many times. We change these clothes many times when we go from one janam to another janam, from one siddhi to another siddhi. But it's all false. We are here to remove this libas. We're here to remove this body. We're not trying to add more layers to us. We're trying to become with no layers. We're trying to become one with the Atma that sits inside us. But we have this Panchbhutak Sarir, which is called the Asthul Sarir. And then under this body we have the Suksham Sarir, the subtle body. And then under that is a Karan Sarir. These are the 3 different bodies they talk about. So we have so many layers. The first layer is made up of this, of fire, earth, pani, water, space, ether, and whatever the last one was, air. Then under that we have the Suksham Siddhi, the subtle body, which is made up of the mind, the buddhi. If we don't think we're the body, we think we're the mind. But we're not even the mind. We might think we're this intellect that makes this decides things in our mind. We're not even the either. We're not even the chit. We're not even this memory storage, you could say, in our mind. All the memories that we have, that's not even us. Because it's going to go. So we're not this body. We're not the thoughts that we think we are. Then beyond that, we're not even the Karan Siddhi. The Karan Siddhi is the last body between us and the Atma, and that is made up of just ignorance. For example, when we are awake, we're awake right now, hopefully. When we go to sleep, we start to dream. There's so we have many types of dreams. But sometimes we have a deep sleep. And in that deep sleep, Sasangaji, Guri Neend, which when we're really in that deep sleep, neither are we awake, neither is our mind active at that time. But we say that we had such a great sleep. Who is the one witnessing that? That was neither the mind, and that was neither the body. That is the Atma. That is the closest we are towards the Atma. That is the reflection of Atma at that time. That's why we say after a deep sleep, that was the best sleep I had ever. But we say that was the best sleep I had. But who experienced that? Because at that time our mind wasn't functioning. We didn't dream of nothing. It was just emptiness. There was nothing there. That was the closest most of us probably get to experiencing the Atma. So Guru Maharaj Ji here, when they speak it to us, Guru Sahib Ji is saying ke bahute ves kare kudiyar, that we're not this body. We're not these different bodies that we have, that we think we are. We are none of them. But we keep adding layers to ourselves all the time. And that is what is keeping us here. If you go back to the shabd before, ke sab ko upar aakhiye, uche aakhiye, neech na dise koi. Nobody sees themselves as the lowest of the low. If you look at the Sakya of Nove Pasha Ji, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji for 26 years and 9 months, and I think it was 11 days. So that's basically 27 years. We hear ke 26 saal vaste Guru Sahib Ji stayed in the Pora Sahib. But it was nearly 27 years. It was 26 years and 9 months. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji stayed at that time hidden. When Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji left their body and they said that the next Guru is in Bakale Pind, all the Sodhis rushed towards Bakale Pind. There was, if I'm correct, 22 different Sodhis that went to Bakale Pind saying that we are the Guru. Sabko upar aakhiya. Everybody says they're the greatest. Everybody says I am the highest of the high. Neech na dise koi. Nobody wants to be the lowest of the low. Everybody claimed to be the next Guru in the lineage, because why? What is the Sodhi Vans? The Sodhi Vans is from Guru Ram Das Ji Maharaj Ji's time. Comes in Gurbani, Betha Sodhi Patasaha, that the Patashaha, the King of Kings, Guru Ram Das Ji Maharaj Ji is saying on the Takht Sahib. So Guru Ram Das Ji Maharaj Ji from the Sodhi Vans. Also, pehla we have Guru Amar Das Ji from the Palle Vans, Palle Amar Das Gun Tere, Guru Angad Dev Ji Tarehine Vans, and then Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji Bedi Vans. Tine Bedin ki kul bekhe prakte Nanak Rai. There's Paramans in Gurbani that give relation to, you could say, the family name. So Guru Ram Das Ji from the Sodhi Vans. And when Bibi Pani Ji was serving Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji, Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji was sitting on a Manji Sahib, and when they were singing their Samadhi, one of the legs of the Manji Sahib broke, and as it snapped, Mata Pani Ji grabbed onto the leg and held it for many hours whilst Guru Amar Das Ji sat in Samadhi. To the point where Mata Ji's arm started to bleed. When Mata Ji woke up and Guru Amar Das Ji saw them, Guru Amar Das Ji said, ask for anything, and Mata Ji said, let the Guru Gaddi stay in the family. Because Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji to Pehla, and even in Guru Amar Das Ji's time, the Guru Gaddi left the family. From Guru Nanak Dev Ji went to Pa Lehna Ji, didn't go to their sons Baba Siri Chand Ji, Baba Lakshmi Das Ji. For Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj Ji de Samay de vich, it didn't go to Baba Pai Datu Ji or Pai Dasu Ji, went to Guru Amar Das Ji. So they said, now keep the Guru Gaddi in the family. So Guru Amar Das Ji gave the Gurta Gaddi to their son-in-law, to Guru Ram Das Ji. The Guru Ram Das Ji Maharaj Ji to baad, then it stayed in the family. It went to Guru Ram Das Ji's son, Guru Arjan Dev Ji, their son, Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. Then it went to Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji's grandson, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. Then Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji's grandson, you could say as well, or great-grandson, it went to Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji. And then Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji to baad, they went to Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, again part of the same family, and then to Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. So when they heard that the next Guru is in Bakale Pind, the only way you could be the Guru is from the Sodhi Vans. So everybody who was a Sodhi ran to Bakale Pind and made their own asthans, their own dere, and they said that we are the next Guru. The Pai Makhan Shah Ji at that time came to Bakale Pind. Saki both Lambiya Sas, you won't go into it, but they came to see the Guru and they offered $2 rupees, they offered 2 coins or 2 gold coins to every single one of those Bakhandi Gurus who said we are the Guru. They even went to Tidmal. Tidmal is Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji's brother. Tidmal had Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji, the first form of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, Kartarpuri Veer. The first ever form of Guru Granth Sahib Ji written by Pai Gurudas Shiv Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Tidmal had Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji brought Guru Granth Sahib Ji to Bakale Pind, and he sat there and he said, I am the Guru. Everybody thought Tidmal was the Guru, but he wasn't the Guru either. So sabko aakhe, sabko ucha aakhe. Everybody sees themselves as the great. Everybody wants honor. Everybody wants their own usta to happen. Neech na di se koi. Nobody wants to be the lowest of the low. I don't see anybody wanting to be the lowest of the low. But that is where our Guru resided. They were so humble that Guru Tegh Bahadurji Ji refused to come out. The only time when Guru Tegh Bahadurji Ji decided to come out was when Bhai Makhan Shah said, okay, I will not eat, I will not sleep, I will not drink nothing until I have darshan of my Guru, of the next Guru after Guru Har Krishna Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji. I will even die until I see my Guru. And that's when Guru Tegh Bahadurji Ji Maharaj Ji became Paragat. So when it comes to this vichar hai ke bahote ves kare kudiyar, that this is the opposite. We are not coming here to make more labels, to establish ourselves. We are coming here to remove everything, to become the lowest of the low, and to reunite with WhyGuru Ji. That's why it comes in Gurbani ke Udate Ganga Vahayon. The whole world travels in this direction. The rivers travel in such a direction, but the Guru travels in the opposite direction. Sikhi is the opposite to the world. The world is saying, do everything you can to become more famous, to have more Raj, to have more Man, Satkar. The Sikh is trying to run away from those things. The Sikh is trying to be the lowest of the low of the low. And in their own mind, the Sikh sees themselves as nobody anyway. They have so much nimrata. The likes of Bhai Taru Singh Ji Adak, they saw themselves as the lowest of the low. But we're the ones in the whole Panth, 26 billion Sikhs in the world. And in the ardas of every single Guru Sikh or every Sikh, 26 million, we all remember Bhai Taru Singh Ji. And Bhai Taru Singh Ji said that they are nobody. Bhai Matab Singh Ji, Bhai Sukha Singh, they saw themselves as the lowest of the low, but we remember them and it gives us inspiration. 26 million, 30 million Sikhs in the world, and we remember these Guru Sikhs every single day. Look how much nimrata they had, and we think of ourselves as somebody or something. We are nobody. We are like an ant, not even an ant compared to Guru Sahib Ji. Ho kya sa lahi kiram janta, vaddi teri vaddiya. Ho kya sa lahi. How can I praise you, WhyGuru Ji? Vaddi teri vaddiyai. That your vaddiya, your greatness is the greatest of the kiram jant. What am I? I'm like this little insect. I'm nothing compared to you, Satguru Ji Maharaj Hanji.
Par kar jati thakar hai.
If it agge Guru Sahib Ji says ke par kar jati. So here again they're talking about that soul bride. When Guru Sahib Ji is saying bride here, they're not talking to the bibi or the females. They're talking to all of us. They're using analogy here of a soul bride. Par kar jati. They say that if she was to go to a paraikar, to somebody else's home, whether that be physically to do a korat, Parkar jati, hanji dwara paro ji.
Parkar jati thakar hai.
Thakar hai. Thak hai means rokna ke WhyGuru Ji aap unnu rok de han. WhyGuru Ji stops them. WhyGuru Ji stops them from doing a sin. WhyGuru Ji stops them from going to that home of somebody else. Whether that's the home, in this case, to engross themselves in calm, physically, whether that's man karke ja satsang ji sade supne de vich, when we might go and do actions that we shouldn't even in our dreams. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Ji speaks about this. They say ke par nari sej ki. Par nari means another woman, sej means their bed. They say ke pool supne hu na jaiyo. They say not even in your dreams by mistake go to the bed of another woman. They're saying Ajehi avastha. Look at that avastha Guru Sahib Ji speaking about. Okay, not even in real life, in our supane, in all our dreams that we have, don't even go near the bed of another woman. That's what Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Ji said. Their father said to them, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, to live such a life, have such a rat, have such a Gurmukh or Gurmukh Jivan, you could say, that not even in your dreams go to the bed of another individual that is not your partner. Don't even let your thoughts attack you in your dreams. We can't even fight our thoughts in real life when we're awake. So from the bit saying that's a whole new battle that we've got to face. But Guru Sahib Ji here is saying ke padkar jati thak rahai. That Guru Sahib Ji stops us from doing that. Whether that's somebody else's home, to look in their home and have jealousy, whether that's to do nindya of what they have in their home, the Guru is the one who protects us. And what on us had to get to that, not even in our dreams, to not even let this happen. If it does happen, I was just researching it today, seeing what other Guru Sikhs say about this. Okay, what happens if that happens, as if in our dreams we start to have thoughts of calm, or we do something that we shouldn't do? It doesn't have to be calm. It could be eating things that we shouldn't be eating, drugs and these kind of things. Because when somebody becomes a martari, they start to have dreams of things and they think that, oh my gosh, in my dream I cut my case, or I ate meat, or had alcohol, or I smoked, or in this case, there was a paranari, another individual that is not my partner, and you get what I'm trying to say. What does that mean? So when I was looking at this Guru Sikh's vichar, they said the first thing is that it means that when it comes to Guru Mat, the Guru's Mat, we haven't fully taken it on yet. And that's natural, that's fine. Because it's not something that anybody can do. It's very hard to do. So you have to realize that we still got more work to do, we've got more abhyas to do. It doesn't mean that we give up, it means that we keep going. Every single day is a jang, nitda jang. Every single day is a battle. Even in our mind. That every single day we're fighting a battle in our mind. Every single day we're fighting in the mind. That when we conquer our mind, we conquer the world. If we can conquer our mind whilst we're awake and we're asleep, then what can hold us back? What can destroy us? Which Bhai Manpreet Singh Ji will go through in the Japji Sahib course. Or even to take that further, there's Sakya during Guru Arjan Dev Ji's time, where sometimes, unfortunately, we have to have these dreams, but we don't have to look at them always in a negative way. Again, that's one vichar. If we need to do more abhyas, abhyas means practice, do more bhagati, do more sadh sangat. We have to control what we're looking at in the world. If we're watching silly stuff on the TV all the time, what do you expect is going to happen in the dream? If you're watching kami stuff on TV, what do you expect is going to happen in our mind when we go to sleep? How are we going to control our mind if we're always looking at stuff that is corrupting our mind? Or talking to people who are corrupting our mind? So that is the first vichar. Another vichar we can look at is that was meant to happen to us. We was meant to make that mistake. We was meant to fall. But Guru Maharaj Ji sanu bacha ditta. The Guru Sahib Ji protected us. They made it happen in the dream and it was taken away. Maybe we was meant to cut a case in the future. Maybe we accidentally had a drink that we shouldn't have had. But Guru Sahib Ji saved us in our dreams. Again, the Sakhi, during the times of Guru Arjan Dev Ji, where the Raja was going to come back as a Chandal and commit so much pap and live another 85 years of dukh, and Guru Sahib Ji reduced it to a short dream and he was washed away. So there's both ways of looking at it. The answers which are to be, take both, don't take one. Don't just think that Guru Sahib Ji is saving me. Take it as that we've got more work to do as well, that we need to be able to control our dreams. To get to a stage where even in our supane sasangat you have darshan of Guru Sikhs, of Mahapurush, Sade Supane de Vich. What a great blessing that could be. In the future, then Maharaji aap kirpa karan that they come in our dreams as well and they give us a darshan. Therefore, Maharaji Sadagan Surudich in the physical form, Guru Sahib Ji gives us darshan as well. But it all starts from a thought. What are we thinking? Where is our mind? When we start to think about the Guru, then Guru Sahib Ji kirpa karan ke sade phurne de vich saad sangat ji, fir sade supne de vich, fir Sadagan Surud vich Maharaji aap darshan dinde han. They give us a darshan. Not just in our thoughts when we think about them, not just in our dreams, but also pratak surud, which physically in front of us, Guru Sahib Ji gives a darshan. So aise tarah parkar jati thak rahai, that Guru Sahib Ji saves us from going towards the home of somebody else. Hanji.
Mahal bulai thak na pai.
Where does WhyGuru Ji take us then? Mahalo bulai. They take us to their own mahal, to their own home. So when it comes to the home of other people, like we said earlier, Parchar jati thakara hai, Guru Sahib Ji stops that from happening. But when it comes to going to WhyGuru Ji's mahal bulai, Guru Sahib says ke thak na paye. Ke uthe Sat Sangat Ji, whenever there's an obstacle that comes in the way, thak na paye, WhyGuru Ji removes that. So WhyGuru Ji brings us back to their own home, to their own mahal. How tadi ve kar kare laya. Comes in Guru Nanak Ji's Bani, in Rag Asa, if I'm correct. Or maybe Siddhi Rag or Marj Rag. Comes on, I think it's 150. So that would probably be Marj Rag, if I'm correct. Guru says, how tadi ve kar kare laya. And they say in that same shabd that WhyGuru Ji called me to their mahal. They called me back home. And ise tarah Guru Sahib is saying to us, mahal bolai, thak na paye, that WhyGuru Ji calls us home. And we are all walking that path back home to WhyGuru Ji. We are all walking that path to go home. And when we walk that path, there's many, many obstacles. Tai Maharaj Ji say to us, ke sant ke marg taram ki pauri ko vadapagi paye, that the path towards WhyGuru Ji is a path for the saints, but ko vadapagi paye, both virle han. Those people are very rare who walk this path, but whoever walks this path, WhyGuru Ji removes any obstacles from coming in front of them. Just like small obstacles we find in our lives that can be resolved through Sat Sangat or reading the Jivans of Guru Sikhs. When Baba Harnam Singh Ji, a great Mahapurush from the last century, Baba Harnam Singh Ji, Shoti Umradved Sat Singh, they're given this really big Sikhya. Okay, whenever we're walking down the street, just look down. Don't look up. Look down, look at the floor. Because when we look up, we're going to see everything and our eyes are going to keep on wandering. And before we know, we look at somebody and we look with an evil eye or the eye of lust. Okay, why do people say that? It happened by mistake, I looked up and I saw, but if you look again, then it's a big galti. Pehli wari, sometimes, chalo, it happens, the eyes are gazing, but then we could even remove that from just looking down. Don't look up. Of course, doesn't mean you don't look up, you walk at a lamppost. I'm not trying to say that. And what I'm trying to say is that keep our eyes down. Mananiva, mat uchi. Always stay humble, always stay close to the ground, right? Stay close to the ground, we stay close to our Guru. Stay humble, Hanji.
Sabad savari sach pyari.
They sabad savari. They say that person becomes embellished and beautiful in Guru Sahib Ji's sabad. They sach savari. Sach pyari. And they are the true beloved of WhyGuru Ji, Hanji.
Sai suhagan thakur tari.
And that is a true sohagan. So what is a sohagan? Sohagan here means the soul bride. Satguru seva tana balariye, har var pavahe soi ram. Sada hovahe sohagani, fir mela ves no hoi ram. Comes in Guru Amar Dashi Maharaj Ji Shabad. Maharaj Ji thinks in Suhi Rag, Maharaj Ji bachan karde han, ke Satguru seva tana balariye. Tana means wife, soul bride. Balariye means young soul bride. Satguru seva. Guru Maharaj Ji di seva karya karo. Do Guru Sahib Ji seva. Satguru seva tana bal liriye. Har var pavahe soi ram. And your varya, me, your husband, Lord. Sada hovahe so hagan. Fir mela ves na hoi ram. Look at this line. Fir mela ves na hoi ram. Amhe bahote ves kare kuriyar. Guru Sahib Ji said here. Fir mela ves na hoi ram. Guru Sahib says that never this vase, this libas, this kapara that we have, will never become mela again. Meaning there never be a dog, there never be a stain on us. Meaning when we leave this body, we won't have those stains of kam, kro, lo, mohankar, of nindya. Nimika kam swadakarna. Kot dinas dukha pavahe. Because of one moment of calm, we could live 80 years of sukh, 80 years of part pagati. And then nimika kam swadakaran. For one moment of calm, we could do so much seva, and all that seva can become zero because of one moment of calm. Nimika kam swadakaran. Kot dinasudukha pavahe. Calm doesn't just mean lost, calm means desires. Everything can be lost in just 1 second and 5 minutes of krodh, of anger. Like we said earlier, toote neho ke bole hai sahi. Because of that one moment of speaking such harsh words, everything is lost. We know in ourselves. Look at relationships that we have. Just because of one fight that we had, we never speak to that person again. A relationship is gone. It's over. Same with Kam. Maharaj Ji saying, Kam, Kro, Lo, Oankaar, all of them, for one moment of attachment, of lust, of desire, of mang, of wanting, Nisai nimik kam swad karan. The court dinasudokapave, millions of days of pain will come to follow. Millions of hours, just so much pain because of that one moment that were imbued in that one action. So Guru Sahib Ji is saying in these last two pankti of this pauri, ke Sai Sohagan Thakur Tari, that Sohagan, she's a true Sohagan who serves a Guru and is looking to remove this mela waste, to this dirty body that we have of all these ogana, to remove them and to become nirmal, to become pure. That is a Khalsa. Khalsa means Khalas, which means Pavitr, which means pure. And that is what we're here to do. Phir mela ves na hoiva. Phir means then never again. Never again do we become mela, do we become dirty. And we meet Parameshwar WhyGuru Ji, Hanji.
Dolat, dolat hai Sikhi, phate cheer sigar.
So, aise tarah sasni, for this reason, the Guru says, Dolat, dolat hai Sakhi. Hey Sakhi is saying, oh, so wide. Dolata, dolata. Dolata means to wander, to waver. See, dol they are, patka they are. We wander around. Dolata, dolata, hey Sakhi. Fate cheer sigar. Fate cheer means that all our clothes are ripped. Sigar means shingar, decorations. That all of our shubgun, जो साढ़े शिंगार हैं सासी our shubh gun, our good qualities सारे नाश हो गए हैं, they all destroyed. We have nothing good left. This body is ruined. Like we said 2 weeks ago, thake nain saravan suna thake thaki sundar kaya. The eyes are tired, the body is tired, the ear is tired, the beautiful body has become destroyed. Dolat hai sakhi, fate cheer sigar. The whole body is ruined. Because all we've done is wander around and around and around, and we not realize that everything that we're looking for is here. Me chare kunda paliya, to the jevar na saya. I looked everywhere, but I didn't look right in front of me, Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Everything was here, right in front of me, Hanji.
Dahpan tan sukh nahi, bin dare bin thi dar.
So Guru Sahib Ji then says ke dahpan. Dahpan hai Sahib Singh Ji means one can mean Idkha, Jasa means Dubda. He said the person that lives in jealousy, Ja, Dubda de vich Sasanga Ji, that person lives in doubt, Tana Sukha nahi. Kadavi Sasanga Ji, inside their mind, inside their body, Tana te man, same cheese, there's no difference. We say mind is body. So Tana means the body, but Tan also means the mind. Ke Tana Sukha nahi. They never gain Sukh inside them. The one who has doubts, that always doubts everybody around them, that lives in Idkha, Dahapana, Guru Sahib says, ke living in this Dubda, in this doubt, Tana Sukanahi, Bena Dada, Bena Thi Dar, ke Bena Dad, ke Pato Bena Sasang Ji, for WhyGuru Ji. If you don't have faith for WhyGuru Ji, if you don't have faith that, I don't want to commit pap, I don't want to make a mistake, and we don't have this faith, Bena Dada, Bena Thi Dar. Binati hai Sahib Singh Ji means kei panktiya, many lines. Meaning many people have come and gone. Dar. Dar means sare nash ho gaya, and they're all gone. Sare chal gaya, and they've all gone. Many lines of people have come into this world, and they've all gone. Bin dar, with no fear. No fear to commit sin, to do pap. No fear that actually what are the consequences of my actions. Because what happens, we don't think about the consequences. We do the wrong actions, but we don't think of what are the consequences. Fair, like we said, Ramdev Sahib Singh Ji, Thaikamai, Augana Pachatai. Thaikamai, Thai means again lag ke, Augana vich lag ke Sahib Singh Ji, Pap vich lag ke. By doing all these bad actions, Moi, they die. Moi means maut hai. Then pachtaunde. They start to regret it at the end of their life. When it's time to go, when Jamdut comes to them, Jamdut taunde, then it's too late. So Guru Sahib Ji is saying, Dahapana Tana Sukanahi, Bina Dada, Bina Thi Dar. That many people have come in this way, many lines. So many people have come and gone. Millions and billions of people have lived this same life. Let's not live this life. Let's have fear for God. But it's not the same fear that we hear in Abrahamic religions where you have to be scared of God. is don't let WhyGuru Ji down. We're always trying to earn WhyGuru Ji's khushiyan. We want to please WhyGuru Ji. This is what Guru Sahib is getting at this Shabad Hanji.
Darp mui kar apna Dithi kant sujana.
So Darp mui kar apna. So Darp here again in that respect refers to having fear. Darp kar apna. So removing mui for a second. Darp kar apne. They say that person inside their Sri Rupi Kar, inside their heart, whoever has fear for WhyGuru Ji, they also, they remove all their peri mat. They remove all their bad faults. They stay away from all these bad actions. They say, Darapa mui kara apane. They say, mui, what happens? They destroy all of them. Then they go that peri mat is destroyed, the one who has fear inside their mind for WhyGuru Ji. Dithi kanto sojan. Sojan means that great being WhyGuru Ji. Kant, who is our husband. Dithi, WhyGuru Ji sees this. WhyGuru Ji sees the efforts that we make. We may think that I did all these good actions and it's gone to waste. But WhyGuru Ji sees everything that's happening. They see all our good actions and they see all our bad actions. The dunya may not see it. You may think that I didn't get the praise that I deserved. But it doesn't matter. Because when we leave this body, it's all going to be forgotten. But in that dargah where WhyGuru Ji is, nothing is ever forgotten, Hanji.
Dar rakhya gur apna nirpao naam vakhan.
So dar rakhya, the one who keeps faith for WhyGuru Ji inside their heart, WhyGuru Ji unna di rakhya karte hain. WhyGuru Ji protects the one who has faith for WhyGuru Ji. Jis par rakhe tis nahi dukh. The one that WhyGuru Ji protects, Jis prabha rakhe tis nahi dukh. That person has no dukh. Nirpao jape sagala pao mite. Nirpao jape. The one who remembers WhyGuru Ji sagala pao mite, all their fears are taken away. By having faith for WhyGuru Ji, we have no fear for the world. We only have loving faith for our Guru. So Guru Sahib Ji saying, Dada rakhya Guru apane. Guru Maharaj Ji aap sadi rakhya karde han. They protect us. Nirpao naam vakhan. Like we said, Nirpao jape sagala pao mite. Prabh kirpa te prani chute. That through Guru Sahib's kirpa, that person is protected. Jis prabh rakhe tis nahi dukh. Naam japat manohovat sukha. The one who remembers WhyGuru Ji, who is protected by WhyGuru Ji, Naam japat manohovat sutta. Chinta jai mite ahankar tis janakau koi na pahuchan ha. Nobody is equal to the one who has WhyGuru Ji's protection, who has praying for WhyGuru Ji's loving faith for WhyGuru Ji. The Guru Sahib Ji here saying, Ke nirpao naam vakhan. Vakhan here means to do katha. Kathan karde han. Ke they themselves speak about a nirpao swarup. They speak about WhyGuru Ji. That is all they think about in their lives. All their praying is for Parameshwar WhyGuru Ji. And they understand the one who is nirpao. And they inspire others to become nirpao as well. Pੈ kahu ko det nahe pੈ manad an koho nanak sunare mana gyani tahe bakhan. They say that person is a true gyani. That one is that knows WhyGuru Ji, who has no fear inside them and who gives no fear to anybody else. Hanji.
Dugar vas tikhakani jab dekha nahi dur.
So Satsang Ji, Guru Maharaj Ji, at the end of this pauri, they give us a drishtant. Drishtant here means like you could say like an analogy or an example. So Dugar Vasa, Tekhakani, Dugar Vasa, Dugar Pave Sasnik Parabat hai. It's just a mountain. Dugar Vasa, Vas means Vasana. If somebody was to reside on top of a Parabat, on top of a mountain, and this is the Parabat of Homme. So Dugar Vasa Tekhakani. They bahut saas inje pyas lag jave. That person gains so much pyas inside them. They are sitting on top of a mountain, they're sitting on top of a mountain of ego, of desires. That is the mountain that they sit on top, they reside on top of that. And they become thirsty. So, Dugar vas tekha kani, jab dekha nahi dur. Jab dekha nahi, but they cannot see water anywhere. If we cannot see water around us, we're going to think, pani bahut dur hai. Pani, the water is so far away from us. And jab dekha nahi dur. If we cannot see water on the top of a mountain, we're going to think water is so far away from us. Hanji.
ਤਿਖਾ ਨਿਵਾਰੀ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਮਨ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਪਿਆ ਭਰਪੂਰ.
But if somebody comes up to us in Sabad Man, Sabad means one of their bachan. They give us these words, ke hey bhai, the pani is not that far. Us the Shaved, which in that direction you can find the water. So they say ke by doing that, ke tikha nivari Sabad Man, one of the Shabad Man ke, one of the bachan man ke, accepting what they say, Amrit piya parapur. That we go in that direction and we have that Jal Rupi Amrit, and then tikha nivari. They say, oh, our piyas is taken away. Our thirst inside us is taken away when someone tells us what the water is. What is Guru Sahib Ji saying here? They're giving us a drishtant. So if you go back to the Pankti before that, we live in a life filled with desires. We have so many desires. Dugaravas. Imagine a mountain of desires. And we're always thirsty for more. Jab dekha nahi dur. And as long as we do ko sangat, Mari sangat karke Sal Sangat Ji, that piyas will never go away. But if here Sal Sangat Ji, Guru Sikha di sangat karke, by going into sangat of Guru Sikhs, they tell us that if you want to become satiated, if you want to remove that piyas inside you, then what do? You have to go into Sad Sangat. You have to do the Suresh Jandi Sangat. So on the Shabad Man, by Sabad Man, accepting the words, then what happens? Tikha Navari. They say all of our thirst is washed away. All our thirst is taken away. Amrita piya parapur, because by doing Sad Sangat, we are able to drink the Amrita Rupi Jal. Sad Sangat karke. So what is Guru Sahib Ji getting out here? That we always have so many desires, so many things that we're asking for, and we go into the wrong Sangat. When we come into Sad Sangat is the only place where that Trishna, that desire that we have inside us, can be taken away. Sad Sangat karke hanji.
Dehe dehe akha sab koi ja pava te de.
So Akhilia Pankti with Sad Sangat Ji, Guru Sahib Ji says, Jive Japji Sada part which we hear ke aakhe hai mange hai, dehe daat kare daatar. We're always asking from WhyGuru Ji, dehe ke WhyGuru Ji sukh deo. We say to WhyGuru Ji, give me sukh. Ka naam deo, mukti deo. We're always asking dehe. We always come to WhyGuru Ji and we aakh hai sab koi. Everybody comes to WhyGuru Ji and everybody asks, Jai Pave Te De. Jai Pave. If it pleases WhyGuru Ji, then we gain it. If our Sharda Pavana does not please WhyGuru Ji, then we're never going to gain what we ask for. When we please Parameshwar WhyGuru Ji, then we gain that Vastu Hanji.
Guru Dwara Devasi Tikha Nivara Soe.
So for this reason, Guru Dwara Devasi. Guru Dwara, the Guru's door. But coming to the Guru's door, which is Sad Sangata, Devasi, we gain that Amrit Rupi now. We gain that Naam when we come into Sad Sangat. Then when we gain that Naam, when Guru Saji blesses us with Naam, Tikha Navari Soy. Tikha Navare Soy. Then Sad Sangat Ji, Tikha Hai Pave, that Trishna, Jo Trishna, the Aghe, that fire inside us, O Bhuj Jandi is taken away, and we never have this desire again. That mountain is destroyed. Like we said before, that Sacha Ore Sabko Upara Sach Achar, Sabko Ucha Akhye, Nichna Dise Koi. Everybody is trying to be the highest of the high. The Guru is saying, be the lowest of the low. When that mountain is destroyed, then with the lowest point, and with the lowest point, then with the closest to WhyGuru Ji. So Guru Sahib Ji saying that is obtained through the Guru's Dwar. By coming into Sad Sangat, come to the Gurudwara Sahib, every single day, Har Roj, Kart to Kart Sasin, Do Wari Guru Maharaj Ji Darshan Karya Karo, come and see Guru Sahib Ji twice a day, and have that darshan, do Sad Sangat. So in your Binte Parvan Karniya Sasin Ji, please put the mistakes made in the Katha Vichar. The Japji Sahib course will stop upstairs in about 15 minutes. If you don't know where it is, before you go up the stairs, before you go to Langar Hall on your right hand side, there are stairs going upstairs. We have an English course on Japji Sahib as well. So please go the mistakes to be made. Deho Sajjanasi Sariya, Jo Hove Sahib So Mela.
Dehe akha sab koi ja pava ta de. Guru Dwara Devasi Tikha Nivara Soe.
WhyGuru Ji Ka Khalsa, WhyGuru Ji Ki Fateh.
WhyGuru, WhyGuru.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. WhyGuru Ji ka Khalsa, WhyGuru Ji ki Fateh.